Hello everyone, First Male God you, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to the return of my commentary rant series. Yes, it's finally back after so long. Yes, it's back after a long absence. It's finally back. But before I get into my commentary topic of the day, I just have to say happy belated birthday to YouTube. It is 10 years old this month, and I'm a bit late on it. But still, happy birthday YouTube. Remember, YouTube used to be really good before Google came and bought it out. Now let's dive into the commentary topic of nonsense this evening of time I'm recording this. So, let's begin. First off, this is a bit of a debate kind of clash. But yeah, is Game of Thrones better than Lord of the Rings? Is it? Is Jon Snow better than Sam? Is Frodo shit compared to Ned Stark? I've been seeing people make comparisons between Game of Thrones and the Lord of the Rings series, which I mean by the books, the TV, film series, and blah blah blah. You know, anything Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones media related, people are making comparisons to them, saying Game of Thrones is better than Lord of the Rings, which I disagree on, because I enjoyed Lord of the Rings much more in the books, audiobooks, and film series much more than I did for Game of Thrones. Now, I've only seen Game of Thrones Season 1, which was alright, I guess. You know, I'm not fully into it, but it's pretty okay, by me anyway. The Lord of the Rings series, you know, the films just had more that I liked than, you know, the first series of Game of Thrones, you know, which is a weird comparison to make, because the Game of Thrones is more like for adults, basically, because they have, you know, a lot of sex, a lot of nudeness, a lot of gore and swearing and a bunch of other stuff, you know, that I haven't even got to yet because I've only seen season 1 of Game of Thrones, which I thought was okay. It hasn't made me go, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to watch every single episode now. It just made me go, alright, I might start season 2, I'm not sure. But season 1 was right. Lord of the Rings, well, that's more kind of family related, I guess, in a way, especially the Hobbit series on film anyway. But I love Lord of the Rings. I do. I first heard of Lord of the Rings back in primary school when one day, for some English lesson, I think it was, our teacher just decided to chuck on an audiobook, an audio reading of, I think it was The Fellowship or Two Towers of Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure, but, you know, we listened to it, we were learning from it, you know. It was really good, and then the films came out about I think it was the year after that. One of the films came out, you know, before it. Either way around, I can't exactly remember, but, you know, I watched the films and they were just awesome. They still are awesome now. Just the finale of Lord of the Rings still does make me tear up a bit. Not ashamed to admit it, because it is sad, because, you know, because you get so committed to the characters that, you know, you don't want anything bad to happen to them, and you don't want it to finish. But when the story finishes, you know, can't help but to feel sad. Game of Thrones is still ongoing. It's been going for 5 years now, the TV series anyway. The books, I'm not really sure. Probably 10 years, something like that, the books been going. I'm not sure on that, so don't hold me to it. I've not read the Game of Thrones books. I've not, you know, people always say, oh, well, you know, the books are better than the series and blah, 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 as, you know, people normally do. Because half the time, it is true, the books are better than the TV or film series that this thing is from. If you're looking at both of the, you know, series, Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings, together and just, like, compare characters as well as the writing and everything else. There's a big difference in both of the styles of writing and characters compared to both these films or TV series or media, whatever, you know. I just prefer Lord of the Rings to Game of Thrones. That's me personally. If you disagree, comment down below, you know. Dislike, just get your voice heard. Tell me what you think. Is Game of Thrones better than Lord of the Rings? Or which do you prefer, you know? Any way around. Because this is an interesting topic I thought I would bring up. It's a strange one to talk about. And it's kind of hard to talk about as well for me in full because, you know, I'd say someone better should be doing this, you know, not to say I'm doing a crap job, but I've not seen much of Game of Thrones. I've not read the books, you know, compared to Lord of the Rings. I'm, you know, biased because I've, you know more, growing up more with Lord of the Rings than Game of Thrones, because to me it seems like Game of Thrones has just come around like well, it has the past 5 years. You know, it's kind of accelerated from books to, you know, only some people would read to like a million worldwide audience that is watching the TV series. And the TV series is quite controversial, as I have heard and seen some scenes. Won't talk about them, but you know, I just prefer Lord of the Rings to Game of Thrones, and that is me personally, and that's my 2 cents, and that's my viewers' opinions on this commentary on this topic. And I think that's all I have for you today, guys and girls. I hope you take care, and I hope to see you very soon. And yeah, this has been First Male God. Thank you for watching and listening. Like, dislike, comment down below your opinions and any other topics you want me to discuss, and I shall, and express my views about them. So yeah, from me, I bid you adieu. Bye.